You remember the asteroid?
Not firsthand. I was back here when it happened in my timeline. But I heard about it.
It's crazy. A third of the world's population wiped out in a matter of hours. And then countless others from starvation and exposure. And then the radiation from the satellite.
Damn tragedy. So after the asteroid, the Watchman, Ellis.
2 days ago, the world was devastated as asteroid 2003 MN came crashing to Earth. Just 2 days and over 2 billion have perished. Striking the Pacific Ocean, the asteroid, now named Armaguro, scorched the continents of Africa and Australia, leaving behind a devastated wasteland of fire and ash. Not a single soul survived. And now the continents of Asia and Europe are engulfed in a permanent night as the ash from the impact fills the air. And if that weren't enough, on its way through the Earth's atmosphere, Armaguro struck the Chinese...
Can you believe this?
Yeah, hell of a thing, ain't it? I got a job for you.
What?
I have a job for you.
Yes, I heard you. But in case you haven't noticed, the sky is falling. I don't think this is the best time...
You're gonna let a few pebbles keep you from doing your job? I have an important job for you.
The world is going to hell in a handbasket. And you want me to take a case?
You think the bad guys are taking a break? Of course not. They're out there right now doing their jobs. So why don't you do yours?
I'll bet every goon, thug, and killer is at home watching the news just like we are. But you want me to take a job? Fine. I get $1,000 a day.
Excuse me?
You want me to pose as a Serrano? And I can't very well be doing favors for you. It's illegal for a ranger to assign a watchman team a case. They have to pay just like everyone else. Yeah, I read that under your little Serrano regs file. Very interesting.
I'm impressed. Didn't think you'd hit that part for another couple of weeks. All right, fair enough. 1,000 a day. There's gonna be a package arriving at the depot in, let's say, about an hour. Your job is to pick it up and keep it under watchful eye until Saturday morning. 3 days of work, $3,000.
3.5 days of work, $3,500.
For someone who thinks the world is gonna end tomorrow, you sure are concerned about your retirement fund.
What kind of package?
Just go to the ticket counter. It'll be on the name of George Walker.
And we just need to protect it? Keep it away from the bad guys?
Yeah. And if bad guys are stuck in front of the boob tube, then it should be a walk in the park for you. Wouldn't you agree?
Marshal, I'm entitled to half up front.
You're entitled to 1 day up front. No more.
No less. It's not gonna bounce, is it?
What was that about?
We got ourselves a case.
What kind of case?
Protection job. We're to meet at the depot, pick up a package in about an hour. You need to sit on it until Friday.
3,500? Not bad.
Not necessarily. Client was a ranger. Did you get a deposit? Let's go.
You coming?
Nah. I'm gonna finish watching End of the World. Catch up to you when it's over.
Washed away in the wake of Armaguro.
Presentation revelation. ISIS C. Here's to here. Investigation, interrogation. Do what you want because nothing is clear. Who can you see? The truth that sets you free.
You have something for George Walker?
Are you George Walker?
No, I am.
What is this, a joke?
Well,
I guess you're my new babysitter.
You'll do.
Grab my bags.
Buddy, old chum, old pal, old friend of mine. How the hell are you doing?
You seem awfully happy.
Well, why shouldn't I be? I got to go home, got to hang out with some hot chicks, and now I am here to collect a king's ransom.
Why, you're a God-fearing man, Mr. Ellis.
Me? Fear God. Nah. He and I go... Hey, that was my lucky. Is that thing really what you say it is?
Yes, it is. The Desert Rose. Forged from the same metal as Excalibur. Fashioned to the only known piece of the true cross. And a weapon of death for the founder of Donovan Enterprises. Mr. Colin Donovan himself.
And you actually think that hilt is made of the true cross, the cross that Christ was crucified on?
I know for a fact that it is.
And you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do with it.
Why shouldn't I?
Look, Dex, you got a great thing going here. You're the head of Donovan Enterprises. Under that, you have 9 other corporate entities. You bring back the big guy, you move from numero uno down to numero dos.
Loyalty, Mr. Ellis. Oh my God. A concept you're obviously unfamiliar with.
Loyalty, my friend, is highly overrated. Hey, babe, how you doing?
She got the vein.
Well, that's not good.
But we know where they took her.
Texas?
Yes.
Sure.
The one who took her was a Texas Ranger.
Do you know who?
No, but it will only be a matter of hours.
Where in Texas did they take her?
We've got it narrowed down to Central Texas. We'll have the city as soon as we have the name of the ranger.
Go get her back. But be careful. Never underestimate the Texas Ranger.
Who are you looking for? Maybe I went to school with her or something.
I'll check my contacts, see if I can find out what they plan to do with her. But I can't imagine what they think they can accomplish. 4 of you go back to Texas. Find a girl. Oh, and Kim. Take Mr. Ellis with you.
Really? Oh, man, Dex! Oh, you the man. I'll get the car started.
Are you crazy?
More than likely. Take Ellis with you. He may be valuable in this. But if he gets in the way, kill him.
Can we kill him if he annoys us?
If I let you do that, he would never have made it back from Texas. No. The same goes this time around. Give him just enough rope to hang himself.
You know one of these days he will.
I'm counting on it. Oh, and Kim. If it's too much trouble bringing the girl back alive, don't.
What about residual personnel?
Anyone who may know her secret, kill him. And that includes the ranger that took her. And anyone who may have come in contact with her. Keep me informed.
Ugh. Eat sugar.
You know, you got some big cojones coming back to Texas after we kicked you out.
Hey, I was not kicked out. I was asked politely to leave. Besides, when the corporations tell you to go, you go. Especially when they're paying you as handsomely as they were paying me.
But you didn't go alone, did you? Brought some friends with you?
Some very hot friends.
What?
Are you the boogeyman?
Didn't your mom ever tell you not to talk to strangers?
No, she said not to take candy from stranger. The stranger can be the boogeyman, but if I take the candy from the stranger, it makes me fall asleep and die.
See that woman over there? That's the boogeyman.
Nah, she's a pretty lady.
The boogeyman has all sorts of faces. Sometimes she's beautiful, and sometimes she's ugly.
Like you?
Yeah. Well, I'm a Texas Ranger. And I've been on her case for the last 3 years.
You're a Texas Ranger?
Yep. And she's the boogie lady. She gives candy to little boys and girls that makes them fall asleep. Then she takes them to a cave and skins them alive and eats them.
If we can't give him the hard evidence as to what that chip is capable of and designed for, then he will have no way of blocking the rest of the Senate from allowing those damn things being planted into every citizen of Texas.
Be careful, kid. Here she comes.
Hi, what's your name? Would you like a piece of gum? What the hell was that about?
Oh, kids today. So what did you find out?
They're back in town.
How the hell did they find her so fast?
Where the hell else would we keep her?
That means we gotta get her back from Montoya.
I disagree. It'll be sometime before they find me. Another day before they find her.
That's cutting it close. We meet with Colby day after tomorrow.
I know, but what other choice do we have?
Did you sleep well?
Not really.
Well, I brought your breakfast. So what, doing a little reading?
What? Nothing happened.
Look, I don't care. I just think it's dangerous that you're getting personally involved with the client.
I am sorry. It will not happen again. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, she needed a lift.
And we have got to get you some wheels.
I also brought him along so he can take care of the girl while you and I go talk to Ranger Marshall.
Wait a minute.
About what?
Well, about the girl.
What for? He's only gonna lie to you. He didn't tell you when he passed her off to you. He's sure as hell not gonna tell you the day before you give her back.
Wait a minute. I was here to give you a lift, not guard the girl.
He's right. He's not a bodyguard.
That's right. I'm not a bodyguard.
Look, Carlos, Ranger Marshall is in Waco. That's a half hour away. I mean, we'll be gone an hour and a half at the most.
Whoa, no. See, I've seen this movie before. Yeah, the guy who stays behind always gets beat up, killed, or eaten.
Look, just take Carlos with you. I'll stay behind and watch the girl. I don't mind, really.
Oh, I know you don't.
Fine. Carlos, if anything happens, call us.
Whoa. I'm not a bodyguard. I'm an executive assistant.
Then assist.
Don't I have a say in this?
No.
Fine.
What can I do for you?
We're here to see Ranger Marshall.
I'm sorry he's not here. Would you like to wait?
What do you think?
What about the colonel? If Marshall knows, she will too.
She's not here either. She's headed over to Bell County for a 1 o'clock meeting with the Watchman team.
Did we have a meeting with the colonel?
No. Excuse me, what Watchman team?
Looks like Isabella Montoya. She requested a meeting with the colonel over at the Temple Depot.
You think we can still catch her?
She's got 10 minutes on us.
Montoya, what the hell are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be watching? Hey! I'm talking to you, motherfucker!
We've got trouble.
What? What kind of trouble? Oh, damn! You already got a kill, didn't you?
No!
Damn it, Montoya!
Carmela James is in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I hope you passed your last PT test.
Where did everybody go?
They left.
Good.
Where is the girl?
Excuse me?
She asked you a question.
Yeah, and she was a bit vague.
You know who she's talking about.
Yeah, well, she also forgot to introduce herself.
We don't need an introduction, do we, girl?
Sorry I'm late, but I had to pick up a couple of friends. Damn. Time to punch in.
Not bad.
Had a good teacher.
Not that I'm not glad. This can't be good.
How far are we from the hotel?
Carlos!
You have something, Vignette.
Your first case. Hell, your first day. Watch a packet for 3 days. You didn't even make it through day 2. Now that you let that woman fall into the hands of the babies, the great Republic of Texas now doomed to fall through the nations.
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't need to know.
Look, that's exactly what I mean. You never tell me anything, and I'm always completely unprepared for it. I never asked to be a Serrano.
Montoya, that's enough.
I'm in the middle of nowhere, Texas. You dragged me out here to play detective. You know, something I never asked for.
Montoya.
A couple of pages in the computer to guide me, and then you want me, no, you order me to protect a woman who holds the fate of Texas in her
Montoya,
hands.
if you don't...
Don't what? Shut up? No, don't blame me for this. You're the one who put the fate of Texas in my hands. Are you nuts? You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about being a Serrano, and I don't know where the hell I am.
Isabella.
I'm sorry I blew our little secret. I'm not a Serrano. I'm a Texas Ranger. 1 year in. I was assigned to assume the role of a Serrano. When I took the case to protect a woman, I did so under the orders of the Texas Rangers. I knew I was unprepared for the job, and I almost got you killed. I knew I didn't have any reason to be playing watchman, but I did it anyways. Because I wanted my citizenship. I wanted to be a part of something, and the only home I knew tied with my father in California. So court-martial me, arrest me, bring me up on charges, whatever. But I'm no Texas Ranger. I'm no Texican, and I sure as hell am no watchman.
Would you excuse us, please?
Look, I know you're going to object to this, but there's nothing you can do. It's over. Montoya, tomorrow morning I want 2 letters of resignation on my desk. 1, resigning you as a watchman from the great Republic of Texas. 2nd, your request for self-elimination from the Texas Rangers. Am I understood?
Yes, Sergeant Major. Why did you pull me 600 miles, 1 year into training, to masquerade as a Serrano?
Well, if you would have stuck with it, maybe you'd have found out one day.
You think I wanted to quit? I mean, you heard the marshal. He asked for my resignation. He wanted me to quit.
No, you never gave this job a chance.
You and Ranger Marshall assigned me to a position where I was to find justice, solve crimes, punish the guilty. How am I supposed to do that if I'm one of the guilty ones?
Isabella, Carlos is a jacker. Jackers are good for one thing: illegal hacks. Walter, he's the original watchman. He started this institute by taking vengeance on the man who killed his friend. No one in this line of work is innocent.
How can an institute as righteous as the Texas Rangers support a system of justice as violent as the Watchmen? An organization owned and operated by outlaws, killers, and thieves.
150 years ago, the territories of the old United States were overrun by lawlessness. Bandits, killers, thieves, the worst of the worst. It took a while, but law slowly crept into the territories. And do you know who upheld that law? Train robbers, gamblers, gunmen. Killers became sheriffs. Highwaymen became marshals. Thieves became deputies. The same men that were on the wrong side of the law were on the right side of the law. And the only thing that separated them was a piece of tin. Why? Was it worth the $40 a month? I don't think so. I think it was those little pieces of tin, of nickel, that those men wore on their chest. I think they saw, no, felt what those pieces of metal meant. Some of the first Texas Rangers made their badges out of silver Mexican dollars, by hand. The Texas Rangers gave you that badge for a reason. Don't turn your nose up at almost 200 years of tradition because you have a conscience. If you didn't have one, do you honestly think you would have been given that star? Just because Ranger Marshall wants you to quit doesn't mean you have to.
What?
Stop it, or I'll kill you where you stand.
Now that was a threat. I'm totally bummed. Wait a minute. I got a theory. It's gotta be right because I never make mistakes. Once I thought I did, but I was wrong. You didn't want me to walk behind you because you thought I was looking at your butt. I was, but that's not beside the point. You want me to walk in front of you because you want to look at my butt. But wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. I don't have a butt. AJ? Sweetheart? Doll face. Sugar? Hey, Walt.
1 hour, where are they? It's about damn time. Anything go wrong?
Yeah, those watchmen, they jumped us.
And?
They shot us. We're dead.
You seem a little more irritated than usual.
Have we decided what we're gonna do with the girl yet?
She comes with us.
Good.
What the hell is this?
Enough. Knock it off. You know, this is bad enough. I don't need you staring at me like some pre-adolescent teen.
Hey, look, I was just trying to help.
Just trying to help?
You know, I figured I'd stare at you and them. I'd get you mad enough, and you'd break through your cuffs and jump over here and try and strangle me. And we could maybe, you know, get to town tonight. But I guess you're just not strong enough for that.
I have 3 handcuffs on each hand and 2 more on both hands. What about you? You're in what, a rope?
I'm not the one with the genetically enhanced breasts. What?
You just said genetically enhanced breasts.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You got this covered?
Yeah. Payback's a bitch.
Finish it off.
You've got to be kidding me.
How archaic.
Intruder detected.
Are you hurt?
No.
3 minutes till detonation.
This is one huge reactor. All right, I'm gonna try some. Okay, we'll move. I can get you out of this. But I need you to trust me. Okay? I need you to close your eyes. Trust me.
Oh yeah, by the way, these came for you.
Thanks, bro. Anything else?
Yeah, Reno called 3 times. It sounded pretty important. Do you want me to get him back on the line for you?
No. I need you to get Senator Colby on the horn. I got some bad news for him.
Hold that call for now, Bert.
Latoya, what the hell are you doing in my office?
Would you like me to remove her, sir?
No. I want to see how a civilian got in Ranger headquarters without my permission.
I'm not after your job if that's what you're worried about. Sorry I didn't bring the wrapper. Looks like you should be able to meet with Colby after all.
Montoya.
No thanks, I already have one.
Texas, Senator Colby in particular, had the proof that they needed to keep the citizens of Texas from having to get the chips implanted.
So what happened to Ellis?
I don't know.
How can you not know? He was in your interrogation room.
There was a bomb.
A bomb?
A bomb, yeah. Went off in the interrogation and Joey and I ended up back here.
Wow. Interesting.
I can only assume it was courtesy of one Texas Ranger badge forged from orichalcum. So maybe here's where you can fill in some holes for me. Why was Ellis so interested in Montoya and Baker?
Because they're the ones who figured it out.
Figured it out. Figured out what?
The big secret.
Of
our universe.
They figured out the secret of the universe.
Well, they did have a little help from a friend of ours.
I love what they've done with the place.